What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and for this video, I wanted to do something very, very different, I would say, for my type of content. So, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out, and if you've been living under a rock, haven't checked out my channels, no, I love the game. It's my game of the year. I've made probably like 45, 50 videos on the game in all, and so I don't really do this often. I gotta be real. You know, I've talked about Life is Strange, and I have like the Life is Strange complete edition or special edition, which comes with a soundtrack and all that jazz. I'm really not one of these. Like, I collect old games, I collect Funko Pops or above me, but I'm not really into collecting maybe like merchandise or vinyls of certain things. But you know, when this was brought to my attention, I think through Twitter, I said, you know what? The music in Rebirth is something I don't talk too much about, but it's such a great feature. And the soundtrack, there's dozens, if not hundreds. I don't remember. I think they said the actual number of like individual songs that are in Rebirth, but it's so good. And some of the key moments in that game that I think of when I remember that game are really driven by the music. I could listen to that stuff over and over again, and it just hits differently. So enough just like ranting here. What I did is I got this. So I got the original soundtrack, and I want to show you. This is the back. I mean, honestly, I love it. Like, it's pretty meaty, and I bought this, I would say I bought this like a month and a half ago. I didn't forget about it. I don't know what email I put in, and it was actually very, very difficult to like track, like, okay, well, like, what did I even buy? Because I think there's actually two versions of this. I think I got the cheaper one. I'm almost positive, because this one comes with 7 discs. I'm going to show you the inside, but I think there's one where it's 7 discs and then a bonus disc. It's maybe like $15-20 more. I guess I didn't get that one because I kind of lined up the money. So, I mean, first things first, and this is the first thing you see is this. Now, I love this, and I've used this actually, I think, in like backgrounds for thumbnails and whatnot. Like, I just think that's a phenomenal. Well, you know how I am with water. I mean, there is a little water going on, but that kind of blue I just think is beautiful. Of course, you got the logo in the background there, and it's pretty thick. And what I guess it basically does, I'm not going to show you every single page, but it shows you like every song, every title, and then the composer and arranger of each one. I was skipping here. There's a couple pictures in this thing I just want to show you guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we got one like this first. Now, I didn't even open this, actually, when I saw the book itself. I think, like I said, the front of it is awesome. Stuff like this. I don't know, just very clean. It's also got like that new feel, like when you drag it here. I don't know, just very new. So, comes with this, and when I opened it originally, I was looking at this, and I was just saying, oh my dear God. And then my wife said, like, well, where's the actual music? And I said, good question, because there's so many freaking discs in this thing. Where are all of them? So then, and I didn't know necessarily how this was going to break down. Now, I think the order is wrong, so this might be messy. Okay, basically comes with compartments or holders or whatever you want to call them, and it comes with 2 discs for each one, 3 of them, and then a 4th one that only has 1 disc. So I'll show you just kind of back to back. I mean, like, I remember seeing these, and you'll see the rest of them, but the picture, you know, trying to replicate basically the original. I think they do a great job. On the back here, you got disc 1, disc 2, some awesome pictures, and then you open it, and you got disc 1 and disc 2. Disc 1, disc 2. So you got Yuffie. Actually, maybe it is actually in order. You got this, Vincent and Sid. And then you got, oh, okay, so it's out of order. This is disc 7. So this one's the one that only comes with 1. But I mean, like, I remember seeing these when they dropped online. And I know, man, I think I've maybe used the Yuffie one. I know I've used this Aerith one. 100%. I don't like how the green screen is doing that with this, but I know I've used those. So you got that, and what else? You got Kate Sith, of course. This is disc 5 and 6. Actually, the background, the picture back here, maybe slightly spoilers if you've never played this. This top one is important. No Promises to Keep. Maybe this is the one that has No Promises to Keep on it. You know, I haven't actually done this yet. Okay, the discs. I mean, it has like, it says Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I was wondering, like, is there anything kind of fancy on any of the discs? They're kind of sturdy. All right, so you got that one. I think one more. And who do we got? Red 13. Love that picture, too. And then back here, you got the good old Parade. You got Elena, Rufus, and this one is 3 and 4. So I got to be real. I haven't like put the discs in anything. You know, I have a 2011 vehicle, and the vehicle still actually does have a disc drive. So, you know, like my wife has the Spotify's or whatever you call it nowadays. And maybe I have it too. I think I have like my own playlist on it. But, you know, when I'm in the car, I can still blast my my Smashing Pumpkins and Blink-182 and whatnot. So, you know what? These are going to make an appearance. Now, I got to be real. When I get rid of the car, and we're probably going to do that in the next like year and a half, I guess you can get like the disc drives and like connect it maybe to the PC or something. I don't know. Regardless of like if I can actually listen to these things, I think this is just a cool, like I mentioned, like, and also, you know what? Why is this the only, oh, you know what? Because it's probably the 7th one, right? This is the only one that has both, because the rest of them only have it on the front, and then the back is like the pictures. But yeah, so regardless if I can listen to this after like midway through next year, I really don't think that's important. I think what is important is, honestly, I rarely do stuff like this. I kind of want to get back into it, especially with me doing more of the preservation, you know, gaming stuff. If there's a game I'm like seriously into, I want to get more like the special editions or collector, whatever they call like the highest edition of the game. I really don't do that with much. Like I did it with Uncharted. Like I said, I've gotten like Life is Strange a few times. I bought Life is Strange, but one time was the physical thing. So, you know, it really has to strike me. I think that's kind of what's important to end this video. A game really has to do something to me, I think, to talk about it as much as I do, make as many videos. Like, you can normally tell my passion level for a game in a good way or a bad way. You can tell my passion for a game depending on how many videos I make on it, because like it's just always on my mind and I feel like creating, and I don't make a lot of money. The videos don't get a lot of views, so you can tell it's actually passion. And then, yeah, when it comes to buying this type of stuff, it really is only for the games that make a really big impact. So that's what Rebirth did. I saw the music stuff, was on sale in the sense that you could buy it, not like a discount or anything. And I said, you know what? Early Father's Day gift for me. That's what it was. That's what I'm considering it. It's just Father's Day early. But I'm glad I have it. So I'm gonna pop it in. There's a lot of songs, and I don't remember, like, I'm sure once I hear them all, I'll say, oh yeah, that was from that scene or that location or whatever. But I'm excited. I'm excited to jump in. And I really, I'm wondering, like, when I get to like the hardcore ones towards the end, when some big stuff goes on in the game, wonder how I'll feel, you know, just listening to it without the actual scene. Normally you can play the scene, or I can play the scene from my head. So if I hear like some certain moments, say with Cloud and Aerith, maybe I'll be able to see that scene before my very own eyes. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hopefully this video was at least a little entertaining. Again, I thought this would be just very, very different, and that's what Podcast Now Plus is here for. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you all on the next one.